Hey guys, welcome back to another Casual Duelist channel video. This is Oz, joined with
Josh,
Josh,
also known as Jaff.
Jaff, and we are back to talk about some sneak peek preview cards. It's been a while, and this one is Spiral Gear Last Resort, Earth Level 4 Machine 1000,000. I'll go ahead and read the effect before we start talking about it. Uh, you can target one Spiral monster you control. Equip this monster from your hand or field to that target. While this card is equipped to a monster by this effect, the equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Also, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Once per turn, if a card is equipped to a monster by this effect, you can send one other card you control to the graveyard. The equipped monster can attack directly this turn. So, what are your first thoughts on this?
Well, people were asking for win condition spirals. I think this delivers because if you equip this thing to Spiral Sleeper,
Mm-hmm.
you can double pop two of your opponent's cards each turn for no cost, and you can do that on your turn, your opponent's turn. It's really hard to get around. Your opponent basically need a kaiju because if they try to set anything up, you can just pop two of their cards. So it's if you set up the Sleeper plus Last Resort combo, I think it's a very suitable win condition for spirals.
Yeah, I think this was very overlooked. I saw some profiles or some YouTubers mention this, but Sleeper, I'm sure you guys probably know the fact by now, but you can target one Spiral card you control and up to two cards your opponent controls, destroy them. The conditioning is just targeting, it isn't destruction. So, what Josh is talking about is how you can equip Last Resort to Sleeper, and then Sleeper is not going to be destroyed by card effects. So he can target himself and then pop two of your opponent's cards. And his effect is a quickie as well. So it's just a double pop every single turn, which is pretty insane. And then, of course, theoretically, you can poke for 28 as well if you don't have a drone on field, then that even more attack. Another combo, I've been playtesting with this a little bit, just at 3, which I think you'll probably end up putting this at 2 because it's so searchable. And it's not a good body. Um, but the other combo you can do with it is the other one condition that people I feel like are kind of sad against because it's basically just pump up Super Agent and attack for game. Because if you have Super Agent on board, you have Last Resort in hand, you have Drone on field, you can boost up your Super Agent with Drone. Then if you have a Big Red in hand, you can do it again and boost it up again. And what you do actually for that is after you Big Red the drone. You use Last Resort to send the Big Red to graveyard. It will not destroy drone, and then you use drone's effect to pump up your Super Agent again, and then you still can attack directly for 3 times the attack at least, which is pretty insane. It's a you can probably do like 6K easy if your opponent didn't overcommit to the board. I mean, people know how to play against spirals. They're probably not going to overcommit. But the other win condition is probably better and more strong is just the sleeper combination. I think that's pretty insane. Um, oops, my computer doesn't like this running. Um, so yeah, I think it's really exciting. Sleeper was kind of underwhelming at first. It kind of makes sense now by he has the destruction effect, I suppose.
Yeah, I also wanted to mention that Last Resort also helps get your Spiral Sleeper out because it can send cards from your field to the graveyard. So if you need the extra card in the graveyard, Last Resort can help you get it right away.
Yeah, it's true. And even let's not forget, it's probably the worst way to play it, but it is a level 4. Spirals have a very open-ended rank 4 toolbox. If you have Super Agent on field, you can special summon Quick Fix out of grave, pitch a card, search for this guy, and normal summon it, and you can do a rank 4. I mean, like, that isn't ideal whatsoever.
Just another option.
Just another option, though. I mean, you could always go into Excalibur and then detach 2, and then you got probably 3 targets, and then there you go, you got Sleeper. Uh, without Last Resort. But it is searchable by Resort itself. It's protected by Resort, too. So your opponent, Twin Twisters, they have to hit Resort by itself, and then hit your Last Resort, and then they can destroy your monster. It's pretty cool, pretty crazy. It's a fun card. I'm excited for the next 2 cards. Yeah, anything else you want to mention?
No, I think we covered all the points.
Yeah.
Maybe some new cards will interact with this. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think that'd be really nice. But yeah, I think I have to agree with Josh. I think we do have our win condition now. We should stop complaining about it, just because it isn't exactly what we wanted. It's still really good, really strong. A lot of fun to play with. I'd recommend playing on Yugu Pro and trying it yourself because I've been really enjoying it with the little I've already played. So yeah, I guess we'll be back tomorrow or so with the discussion for the new card, which I believe is a spell. If people have been telling me right. And then yeah, and then the next day we'll talk about the trap. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to us. Leave your comments below if there's something we forgot. And your thoughts on Last Resort and the Sleeper combo. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.